Katie, today is our wedding day. In the past 16 years, we've shared many other significant days. The day we met, all those days at Mount Allison, and there was that one day in Halifax where we met again, and then there was the day that we met each other's families. Then there was the day that we said that we loved each other. And there have been countless full and wonderful days, a few sad days, but never a bad day or a day that we regret.
Michael Alexander Martin. It's said that you have to weigh the good against the bad when deciding whether or not you're going to stay with someone and whether or not they're the one. And with the bad, you have to figure out what you're willing to live with. Alex, I never thought that I would meet someone with so much good in them. The idea of weighing good against the bad never occurred to me. After meeting over 15 years ago and becoming friends at university, our paths drifted apart. And it wasn't fate that brought us back together. There were moments that were encouraged by us and by you keeping in touch. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for creating those moments that ultimately led us here today. And I remember that night, over that Christmas in Brule, we were laying in bed face to face, and you told me that you loved me for the first time. My heart was racing. I was so excited. You barely had time to finish the phrase before I blurted out that I loved you too.
Great.
Thanks. Wow.
So those of you who really know Katie know that she's really vested in everything that she does. So she prepares in advance, she arrives early, and it shouldn't be a surprise because she actually arrived 6 weeks early on October 24th, 1989. Right? And
meeting Alex years and years ago at Mount Allison University, and much as he is now standing in a nice suit, he was in a hallway, he was holding a glass of wine, and he had this look on his face. He was looking right at me, and it's like, if you know Alex, you know the look. It's like kind of a smile, but kind of a grimace. It's like inviting, but also really like toothy. Kind of like that.
Katie's very particular in things about her in her life. She takes the time to make a decision. She thinks through all of the details, and she doesn't make any decision lightly. And Alex is really the one. Really throughout her life, and amidst all her adventures, we've never been happier than today.
When the family first heard about Katie, it was obvious to us that he had found the guiding star he was looking for. And then we learned we were going to meet her on his birthday, and she'd be traveling 1 billion miles just for the weekend. We lost our minds. The family, we whispered secret pacts to say, just be cool, guys, just be cool. Which none of us have ever successfully done. We just didn't want to scare her away, but we needn't be worried. Almost as soon as we met Katie, she blended so seamlessly into our family, and we all knew she was the one. So, our wish for the happy couple: may you always compliment and bring out the best in each other. May you always be fully yourself with your partner, and may you always remember that you called each other home through time and space.
I want to hear you confirm that it is indeed your intention to be married today. Do you both come here freely and without reservation to give yourself in marriage? If so, please answer yes.
Yes.
So Kate, that was delayed. I almost thought it wasn't coming.
I promise to love you even when you're hungry. And I promise to respect and trust your decisions even when you're wrong and I'm right. And I also promise to always try to make you laugh even though the jokes don't always land. And I promise that if you should ever fall behind, I will wait for you.
Today, I promise to continue to love and support you. I promise to always put you first and to be a partner for the many days ahead of us. Today is a great day. I love you.
In the honesty and sincerity of what you have done here today and said, and by the power vested in me by the province of New Brunswick, it is my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife, and you may seal your vows with a kiss.
Al actually never asked me to be his best man. He asked me to stand in his wedding party, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to. And months go by, and we're chatting, and say, so who else is in the wedding party? And he goes, oh, Elliot. I go, oh, so Elliot's the best man? And Alex goes, no. He just gives me that look again, like, ugh. You know, like it's like there's like a joke that we're both in on, but neither of us understand. A couple months ago, I was going through a rather rough time in my life, and I got a phone call from Alex, and he said, I love you, and I care about you, I miss you, I'm here for you, and if you ever need to talk, I'm just a phone call away. And that's what I think about Alex. He's the first person to say the most important thing, and when he says those important things, he means it. So, Katie, when he says I do, it means you'll always have a hand to hold, a shoulder to cry on. You might not have a great conversation partner. But you're never going to walk alone. So to Katie and to Alex, congratulations.